Alrighty, back to the junk removal vlogs. Got some jobs lined up today. Surprised actually that we got 3 jobs lined up because it is November 1st, and around this time last season, having 3 jobs in one day was unheard of for me. But hey, we're moving forward. I'm on the way to the first one, which is just a minimum pickup because it's literally a mini fridge. I honestly feel bad for even charging 80 bucks to pick up a mini fridge. But hey, I'm running a business here. This is a charity. And next one after that is some stuff that I got to quote in person. And one thing I learned from JunkCon is like, try not to quote stuff over the phone if you don't have to. Like, this lady didn't really ask for a price, and I said I can come out and give you a quote in person, and we can get the job done right then and there. So that's what we're doing today. Haven't been doing that very often for the year and however long I've been in business, but we're gonna start implementing that more and more, because if you guys watched all my previous videos, however long I've been uploading, there's been a decent amount of L's in those videos of me underquoting stuff, specifically because I do it over the phone. But yeah, that's second job. I think it's like some tables and just bulk like crap around the house. It should be a decent though, probably somewhere around 200 bucks. And then the last job is some sort of couch, crossing the fingers here. It is nice, so I could sell it. We'll see how much money we make today. Maybe we'll break down the numbers at the end of the video if something interesting happens. Hopefully we get on the camera. See you at job 1. Well, it's already out on the curb too. That's gonna be the easiest 80 bucks ever made. All right, loaded up. Customer just paid. Been here for a total of maybe 4 minutes. Off to the next job. All right, you could be pissed at me in the comments because I just did that last job and forgot to record it while I was walking through the house, but I guess that doesn't matter. I'll just show you guys what the load's looking like when we get to the scrap yard. And yes, we're going to the scrap yard because that whole job was almost completely metal, and I almost got like around a 3/4 load just because it's a bunch of like lawn chairs, beach chairs, metal table, a few other metal things, and then some buckets and some like a few blocks. So there's a lot of metal. Oh, and a grill. So there's a lot of metal in there, and I'm just gonna bring it to the scrap yard and avoid going to the dump till the end of the day because I only got that one more couch pickup after I finish up here at the scrap yard. I charged $320 for that last job, $80 for that first one, which is that little fridge. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. So we got the fridge in there too. That's even more scrap. We're almost gonna be able to empty the trailer right now at the scrap yard, which is nice because it's so much closer to my house than the dump is, and we get paid to dump stuff instead of having to pay to dump stuff. Never complain about that. Metal is down to $7.25. Thank you. Which is cheap. So this might not be that much at all. All right, check out all this metal. We got mini fridge. These chairs are pretty much all metal besides the mesh part. Bunch of those are like straight steel. Grill on the back. Then these metal chairs, just about the whole damn load. Not bad. Back onto the scales to get reweighed. Forgot it pops out at the end. Ooh, just in case I have to crop that part out. Forgot these have my information on it, but 31 bones, not too shabby, not too shabby. That's an easy money save right there. If I would have had to drive all the way to the dump and dump that, I would have spent probably another $5 to $7 in gas, and the dump fee would have been $5 to $7 probably. So instead of spending 15 bucks on dump fees and fuel, I just made $30 more. It's the little things. Easy. All right, at the dump, did the last job, which was just a couch. Gonna show you and a few other things for $185. How's the tip? All right, Jay, what do we got? Nice sleeper with the cushions. All this crap was already in there. And a rug and some other stuff. Come on. Easy peasy. How's it going?
33.
Thank you. 1433 for the whole day. Not bad. Pretty good.
How that should work.
Nice. That's some easy extra bones. All right, got the couch all loaded up. That is actually a Natuzzi recliner, single chair that I got from another job. Not a bad day. Got to back the trailer in, then actually go golfing. So we'll wrap up this video now. All right, we're back at the house. Actually, next morning, got the cup of joe in hand. And I figured I'd just go over some numbers real quick, just to let you guys know how that average day of junk removal went. Well, I mean, I guess it was kind of busy. 3 jobs in one day, but they weren't really big jobs. I mean, one of them was literally a minimum pickup, and the next one was a couch. But he ended up throwing on a little, like an area rug and a few other pieces of like cardboard and stuff, and like these metal wire rack things, like a few of those. So I bumped it up from 150 to 185. But real quick, we'll just go over the numbers. This isn't going to be like an in-depth breakdown because we had we spent a little bit on gas that we didn't track, and we went to the scrap yard, and usually I don't like calculate that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to say that the $30 I got from the scrap yard covered gas fees for the day. So let's just hop right into it. So first job was $80, and you guys saw it was literally a mini fridge sitting on the side of the road. Like, it took more time for the guy to come outside and pay than it did for me to load the mini fridge. And then second job was at this older lady's house, and she just had, it was 4, she had 8 chairs for like outside seating. So those took up kind of a lot of room in the trailer. Then a metal table that the chairs went around, not all 8 of them. It was just, this table was like a size table for like 4 chairs. And then she had some boards, some old beach chairs, a grill, and a few other things. But it got me like pretty close to a full load, probably like a 3/4 load. I honestly probably could have hit her for a little bit higher, but I hit her for 320, and majority of the load was metal. So we brought that to the scrap yard, scrapped that for another $30, but I won't add that in today's revenue. So that job was 320. She left a $20 tip too, so it was actually 340. So that's nice. And then the final job of the day was the couch pickup, which I did with Jacob, and I had to pay him $40 for the hour and a half worth of his time, and I just gave him a $10 tip because the guy tipped us like $20 or something. Might have been like 18, but I just rounded him up to $40 for the hour and a half of his time, because I don't know, I just feel like crap when I pay people under $40 for even showing up, even though it was like only, like I said, an hour and a half total time he was even in the truck. But yeah, when you add up all these, all the revenue for the day, 80 plus, we'll just do 320. We won't count the tip because they don't always tip. Plus final job, 185. Well, he also tipped too, so it was actually like 203. But we're not adding tips, being realistic. All right, so that is 585 on the day revenue without tips and without scrap metal. If you want to minus my expenses, which the dump fee was like 14 something, we'll round up to 15. That brings us down to 570, and I'm not going to do gas because, like I said, the metal in the trailer easily covered the gas for the day. 570, oh yeah, I forgot Jacob's pay, minus another 40. And I guess if you want to even do Google Ads on the day, we can throw that in this one, even though I don't usually do that often. I think I spent like $25 or something on Google Ads, minus 25. So 505, right around $500 worth of profit on the day. Can't complain on that. Never complain about making $500 in one day, especially when I was probably only working for 6 hours or something like that, 5 or 6 hours. It's like 10:30 to 3. So like around 5 hours, averaging $100 an hour. Not too shabby. That's all I got for this video. If you guys enjoyed, as always, please hit like and subscribe. And if you want to drop a comment below just to boost this video and help the algorithm out, drop it below. If you have a question, obviously you can drop a comment. I'll try to answer it. And as always, I'll see you guys next one. Peace.